What? Are you, how about I am hungry? No. So it's like, it means like, I want food or something. I don't know. Like, we got really desperate on this one. So. Can we just get a round of applause for that? That was a rough spot in the presentation, folks.
It's all downhill. It's all downhill from here.
All right, we're going to talk about programming panels, popular Hollywood panels. It's getting harder and harder for me to be funny about this. Any panel with a celebrity bigger than me already has a line formed outside long before you even packed your bags for this convention. I'd like to say that this is an extreme exaggeration, but there is no limit to what these Twilight fans are capable of when it comes to seeing shirtless pansies live on stage. So if you really want to catch that Rob Liefeld, how to cram as many pockets onto your copyright infringed character panel that starts Sunday at 3 p.m., just stay in this room until Sunday. Yeah, that Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld.
We understand that the main draw for many first-timers at Comic-Con these days is to hope to catch a glimpse of someone they, until now, have only stalked via Twitter. But we feel you were missing the true meat and potatoes of the San Diego Comic-Con experience. Low-key and underground presentations are where it's at. Do you think J.J. Abrams is going to talk about the grammatical anthropology of the Vulcan language?
That's more Klingon jokes, folks. Klingon.
And if you're a real nerd, that's relevant information to you. Yes, Christopher Nolan is making a follow-up to The Dark Knight. But do you think that he's going to have nerdgasm debates on stage about the psychological aspects of Batman's rogue gallery?
That's Why did he paint over his mustache? I know, but it looks so ridiculous. I love that show.
All right, on to nighttime programming. Some must say to themselves that with so much too fun to be had all day, one should probably get as much rest as possible as soon as the sun goes down. Those people should have their heads examined for blunt force trauma. Some of the flat-out greatest events at Comic-Con take place during nighttime programming. I've easily discovered at least a dozen amazing Hong Kong kung fu flicks at the Kung Fu Extravaganza, seen more brainless attempts at animation at the world's worst cartoon panel, and peed myself laughing every single year, regardless of the fact, also at the Masquerade Ball. Our saying during the convention is, "I'll sleep when I'm dead," which if you stay awake for 4 days, well, you just might be. That's us last year, right?
That's me on Sunday.
That's like
That's us.
These guys, right? That's Jesse. That's Wes. That's me.
I get very Mexican when I'm tired.
All right, we're going to take a moment to talk about autographs. And you can't talk about autographs without talking about lines.
Yeah.
If it sounds like I'm beating a dead horse when I talk about lines for this and lines for that, it's because I am. And for good reason, too. It bears repeating. Everything has lines. Autographs are no exception. In fact, they may just be the rule.
Should I click that? Some people charge money for autographs and photos, and you have to decide for yourself if it is indeed worth the price. Take, for instance, this sweet photo of myself, Matt, and Richard Dreyfuss. I don't even remember how much I paid for it, and I do remember overpaying quite a bit. But you know what? I don't care. It was worth every penny. I'd step over my own mother to pay it again, and forever have this epic photo. Now, the photo Matt took with Rob Liefeld when he was 13, however, cost him a mere $2, and he's been demanding it back from the talentless hag at every Comic-Con since.
No wonder he didn't show up.
I want my $2.
How many teeth do you think are in this picture? You just have to guess.
I want to know, like, I should have brought like a laser pointer. Like, just like, look at this one. Just look at it. Here's got to be 105 teeth just on the bottom row.
His canines are easily 60
Look, his
inches
canines
apart.
like right here, and then there's like 900 teeth in the next canine. What is going on?
I love the pictures we find. Everyone signing at this convention has their own set limits. Sometimes it's right on the table in front of them as you approach. A sign clearly stating that if you want James Marsters will only pose for 2 pictures with you, and only 1 if you want him to take his shirt off.
We just wanted the 2 pictures.
Even if there isn't a sign, though, that isn't an invitation to start demanding that Jim Lee do an entire photo session with you at his Artist Alley table. Don't be that guy.
Seriously, he's so cool.
I just wanted to take this moment to say, do you know who the nicest person I've ever met at Comic-Con is?
Who's that, Wes?
Rob Liefeld. Yeah, I'm dead serious. He's the nicest guy.
That Rob Liefeld?
Oh yeah.
All right. You know who I'm talking about.
It only takes one. It only takes one.
I take a moment to talk about portfolio review. Portfolio review isn't the kind of place you want to go if you are just messing around with the idea of being an artist. If you don't have complete confidence that you're the next Ed McGuinness, while at the same time, the humility of the Dalai Lama, portfolio review is going to be a really bad day for you. But if you still insist that this is the path you would like to take, keep these tips in mind.
Oh, God.
See, they're giggling.
He's not even holding the gun and he's in outer space. Also, find the torso.
All right. So his leg starts like right here. Right? Or like his rib. What is going on? Where are his hips? So like his hips should be right here, but then there's a leg right here. How does that even work? Does someone know? Raise your hand if you know.
We're waiting.
This is supposed to be like the son of like Sue Storm and Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah, it's Franklin Richards.
What is wrong with their kid? How can I look at the front of his chest and like, I don't get it.